Hello everyone, Jason here with another movie review. Today it brings me great pleasure to talk about Dune Part 2, the continuation of Denis Villeneuve's adaptation of the classic sci-fi novel. But before I get started, as always, I will be talking spoilers, so if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want it spoiled for you, stop the video, go check it out, then come on back and we can talk about it. But now that we're past the spoiler warning, let's dive in, shall we? Dune Part 1 walked so that Dune Part 2 could run, and boy did it take off running. From the first second all the way to the end credits, it elevates things even further than the previous film did, that leaves you wanting more by the end. The visuals in this film are even more impressive than they were in the previous film. Director Denis Villeneuve knows exactly what shots he wants and how to present those images to the audience. There were just so many more impressive visuals in this film. One in particular to me was the Harkonnens arena. Just the fact that he did so much with so little, considering that most of that shot is done completely in black and white. It was just so impressive that it conveyed the scope and the scale of this world with such a limited color palette. It was really incredible. This is a more action-packed film than Part 1. Because Part 1 did a lot of the heavy lifting with exposition, Part 2 really was allowed to be more action-packed and much heavier of a film that was really intense and really engaging throughout. This film is much more of a spectacle than the previous film, and it's just so engaging and just leaves you at the edge of your seat all the way to the very end. The performances in this film are even more impressive than they were in the previous film. Returning actors like Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Javier Bardem, Rebecca Ferguson, Dave Bautista, and Stellan Skarsgård were all able to build upon those performances that were laid out in the original film. One that was really striking for me was, of course, Javier Bardem as Stilgar. He really brings a lot to that character, a lot of humor, a lot of heart, and just a lot of intensity as well. And I really enjoyed that performance above all else. Timothée Chalamet, who once again leads this film, really does an even more impressive job layering Paul Atreides even further by adding this element that he may not exactly mean what he says. He may say one thing and completely do another. And his heel turn by the end was really well laid out. And I can't wait to see how things move forward in Dune Part 3 with his character. And along with the returning actors, there were some newer actors brought in as well. You've got Florence Pugh and Christopher Walken. But the most memorable character in this film had to be Austin Butler. His performance was intense and psychotic. He just really went into the mania of that character and really did well to dispel the notion that he was just simply an Elvis impersonator after having played Elvis so well in that film. It seems he took this role to dispel the notion that he was going to be typecast, and it really made that point quite well. He was so impressive. I can't wait to see him do more things like this, or just anything that he does after seeing his performance in this film. Austin Butler was incredible. Overall, I really enjoyed Dune Part 2. I think it was a step above Part 1. Visuals were incredible. The performances were incredible. The sound design was incredible. Just the score and everything just really worked to elevate the material. This was a bigger, more intense film than Part 1, and I honestly can't wait to watch it again. I kind of want to go back and watch Part 1 again and then watch this again just to really see how it works as a singular piece, because it's really impressive and it's really incredible. I cannot wait to see where things go in Dune Part 3, because considering how it ended, oh boy, there's going to be a lot to contend with in Part 3. But that is just my opinion. Let me know what you thought of Dune Part 2 down in the comments. What did you like most? Did you like part 1 better or part 2? I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. You want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get updates on all my future videos. You can also follow my social media pages. Links down in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!